Okay, I am live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a love reading for Scorpio singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any other placements you might have Scorpio in your chart. And even if there are no major placements, this reading can still be for you. Having trouble speaking. But yeah, if this doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. I have lots of other videos. And my readings are also timeless. So whenever you come across this, it is the right time for you. And cross watchers are welcome. Feel free to reverse the roles as needed. And yeah, I'm doing things a little bit differently than the last time. I'm asking the question, wait, what's the question? What do you need to know about finding true love, Scorpio? What do you need to know? So I'm going to start by picking cards from the Good Tarot, and then I will clarify with some other decks. And I also remembered to choose a song for you, or better, yeah, I remembered to let the universe choose a song for you. The title of your song is Hearts on Fire. Ooh, this might be a little spicy. We will see. Hi, Manju. Welcome. Yeah, Scorpio singles, Hearts on Fire. Your true love is going to be, there's going to be some passion there, I think. So we're going to start by asking the question, what is working for you in finding true love? Oh yeah, and I'm going to cut my deck. There we go. What's working for you in finding true love? Well, you are very passionate. You know what you want and you run towards it. There's no holding you back, Scorpio, once you know, once you are clear. And that's good. That's really good. There's no sense of not being sure. I just did Libra's reading, and their whole thing was about not knowing how to decide. That is not your problem at all. What is working against you in finding true love? Two of Earth. Well, it could be that it's so funny because this card can be about choosing. It could be that once you've made the choice, then it's easy to run. But getting to that point could be a little tricky for you. It could be about, because twos are often about stability, finding the balance. Stability, no, not necessarily. More about finding the balance. You have options. Which way do you go? And this card in particular speaks about finding the balance between work and play. So it could be that you're very good about pouring yourself into your work life, into what lights you up. That whatever you do for your employment it's something that takes a lot of your time, a lot of your energy. And there could be a little too much of that, and there's not enough left over for someone else to come in. How can you maximize your chances of finding true love? Nine of Fire. This is a card about caution, being cautious and uncertain. So I think to maximize your chances, you want to, you want to, and then this is similar to the reading I did for Libra, whereas you want to work on getting clear on what it is you actually want. Get out of that place of uncertainty, that when you are faced with someone new, that you're not caught up in your head and like, do I, don't I, do I have the ability to make the right decision? Because ultimately you do. You do. Your outcome is the King of Water. Being very emotionally fulfilled, emotionally balanced. This could also be your true love, who you are able to call in, able to attract, because you get yourself to this level of feeling generous and kind, compassionate, loving. This is being all up in your feels and owning it and being good with it. Okay, so let's clarify with the Oracle Tarot. So yeah, going back to question 1, what is working for you in finding true love? What is working for you? Well, yeah, like I said, the messenger of fire. You have so much passion. When you finally decide on that person, you're just like, all bets are off, pulling out all the stops, just going for it, hitting the ground running. Opportunity. You're good at seeing the opportunities around you as they come to you. I think you're very good at being discerning on what's good for you and what's not. That once you figure out that there's that right person, then you're like, okay. And maybe this too is it's good, it's working for you that you take the time to consider, that you don't just dive in head first without any thought. Maybe you've done that in the past and you've kind of gotten to a place of like, okay, I know not to jump in so quickly. New career moves. I think that whatever, because I did mention work, I did mention that you're doing something you really enjoy in your profession. This can sometimes speak to like that side hustle, starting something new, that it's something that really lights you up, that you're very passionate about. And just the fact that you're doing something that makes you feel so good, it's allowing you to raise your vibration to a place where you're like, you're happy overall, and so that opens your valve to your higher power, to all the good that wants to come in for you, because everything in our life is connected. So if we're feeling down about one thing, chances are it's going to spill over into other areas of our life. So in this sense, this endeavor, whatever it is that you're doing, it's very exciting for you. It's making you really happy. It's a new beginning that you're super into. I keep wanting to, let me look in my little cheat sheet here for at the 7 of Pentacles, because yeah, reassessing, considering. One reader I follow says, this is the card about, is the juice worth the squeeze? And this is what works for you. You're very good at figuring out what you need. Hi, Rabab. I am not doing personal readings. This is a love reading for Scorpio singles, or a cross watcher, or anybody else who feels drawn to this. Okay, so yeah, opening to a new strategy. I think very much so, you're opening to a new strategy, a new way of looking at things, at looking at people, the options, the opportunities that are coming to you. feeling very passionate and excited about those opportunities. Okay, so what what is yeah, this feel like work play balance. You need to work on that more. You need to work on creating some space within your life that where you can have it's energetically creating the space to allow for someone new to come in. That if you're working all the time, you're essentially you're not keeping yourself open to the opportunities. That it's sort of a message to the universe like, oh, I'm not really that interested. I'm not really ready. I'm busy doing other things. And to call in the true love, I want to say that this came up for Virgo yesterday, but ultimately, take some time each day from whatever thing this is. And yes, it's very exciting and you want to put your all into it, but take some time out and act as if you already have your true love in your life. And you're like, okay, I'm calling it quits at, this time so that I can have my my special time with my true love. Even if they're not there, you're creating the space for it. And, do something that feels good to you. Take yourself on a date, do some kind of extreme self-care thing because that ultimately is going to help you raise your vibration as well to get you in alignment with your true love. Hey, the Aries, welcome. Challenges and problems. This is what's working against you. Yeah, I mean, this is a card about conflict, tension. Maybe there's a little bit of you diving into your work because you have dealt with conflict and tension in previous relationships. And you're like, I need to not focus on that. I need to just ignore all the pain that I've dealt with and put my attention on what feels right, what feels good, which is your work. And the thing that's happening is you're ignoring the lessons that need to be learned from those previous experiences. That you need to take the time to just allow those feelings to be there, sit with those feelings, acknowledge those feelings. It's not comfortable, when you're thinking about some, kind of pain from the past, some kind of person that you love, that you had to let go or they let go of you. But the more you can be present with those feelings rather than using something to try and block them, the more they're going to dissolve, they're going to shrink. And, it'll help you get unstuck from being stuck to the past. Status surge. This is what's working against you. Yeah, definitely getting this sense of you've been putting so much into this new endeavor, into your employment, your new career, whether you're self-employed or you're at a new job or whatever you're doing, and it's working. You're rising in your life, and this is a card of victory, and it's really amazing. But again, there's this sense of just there's some balance needs to happen here. You need to take time away from this thing that you're doing. You need time not only to act as if someone is already in your life, but you need to take that time to actually do the inner work, the shadow work out what happened in the past with the last person or the last few people. Why do you keep ending up in these situations? What was your part in it? How can you do things differently next time? All these all these questions that again are not the funnest to answer, but it really does help ultimately get you to where you want, which is that right person. So yeah, how to maximize your chances of finding true love. As I was saying, um, you want to you're feeling I think you're feeling cautious and uncertain because of what you've been through in the past, and you've been using work to try and avoid and ignore the feelings that you've had about it, but that ultimately ignoring has left you in this place of feeling cautious and uncertain that you're going to make the right choice again, and needing to get to that place where you're like, okay, I can do this, I can make the right choice. Test of courage. Allow yourself to tap into that fear. You have been hurt. It's normal to feel fear when moving forward. And it's understanding that that part of you that feels fear is just trying to protect you. And so you acknowledge that part, you say thank you. Thank you for trying to protect me. But I'm in charge and I'm moving forward. And that fearful part is going to be like, no, don't do it. And it's like you have to build up your courage. You have to be like, no, it's all right. It's all right. I got this. Because you are being courageous, allowing yourself to acknowledge and accept the fear and love that part of you that is feeling the fear. That allows you to transmute the fear and completely transform yourself. That's you tapping into your intuition, knowing that you know how to make the correct choices that are going to work in your favor, that are going to change your life for the better, including calling in that right person, taking chances, knowing when it's time to take a chance. Because once you get to that knowing, you're unstoppable. Whoever this true love is that's come in, and oh my God, look out. You're going to blow them away. Yeah, and so the outcome is awesome. So much love, so much compassion, so much just big feelings, big tender warm fuzzies. Probably between you both, between you and your true love. Yeah. This is ultimate fulfillment. This is fulfillment in all areas of your life. This is you getting to that place where you're like, I know how to balance my work and my play. You've got that person in your life who totally supports you and loves you, and you're able to create a life together that is super rewarding. Long term. This is long term. Oh my God. you're coming into something awesome. Nostalgia, reflection, and tradition is the ultimate thing. I'm feeling like this is you allowing yourself to be informed of what's happened in your past, what's brought you to where you are now, kind of examining the traditions that you've had around relationships. do they work for you? Or, maybe figuring out where they haven't and being willing to change your traditions. This new person coming in could be someone that's different than anyone that you've encountered before. And you're learning to be open to this, like, oh, wow, someone can actually meet me on this heart level. Because Scorpio, oh my God, you feel so deeply, so intensely. And to have someone mirror that back to you, that's gonna bring you that ultimate fulfillment. It's like it kind of, I don't know. I feel like it might take a little bit to really be able to embrace this whole new way of being with someone. You are going to have to look back and be like, okay, I've never had someone show up this way before. Is this normal? Is this good? Yeah, I mean, looking back, reflecting on the past, but I think that this is coming you to this place of like, yeah, it's time to create new traditions in love. Absolutely. Okay, so let's look at the spirit animal oracle. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yes. Yes, Scorpio, you are going through a rebirth, or you're about to. This rebirth is where you find that balance, where you do that inner work, the shadow work. Bats fly at night. It's learning to bats can't see, but it's learning to tap into that inner vision, understanding that you have other ways of navigating. It doesn't matter how dark it is. You can find your way around. Find your way exactly where you need to go. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. That's right. Which you are. You absolutely are fearless and bold. The only thing that might be holding you back is the fear of the past, or fear of repeating the past. And just remember, doing that work, sitting with the fear, will help you to transmute it, to move beyond the fear. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Yeah. I feel like this is you getting to that place of you understand that everything that you've been through has gotten you to this point right now. That where you're at is so awesome, because that's what's going to, that's what's going to call in your true love. You can't be in a place to call in your true love, to allow your true love to come in, unless you've learned all these other lessons first. And this is you like really examining everything you've been through and getting clear what you don't want. You've been there, done that, and let that point you in the direction of what you do want. Nothing is wasted. Every situation that you've had, every relationship, every encounter has helped to inform you of where you want to be in life, has brought a lesson that is so incredibly valuable. And you're using that to propel you forward, to have this rebirth. And it's affecting you in all the areas in your life. This new career, and ultimately your true love, where you will have ultimate fulfillment with someone who matches you, your counterpart. Oh, this is so great. Oh, Scorpio, I'm so excited for you. you know, it's a little bit of effort, but as they say, what do they say? Nothing. Of course, I can't think of it now. It's like nothing good in life is worth it unless you put the work in or comes to you, and you get the point. Putting in the work will make it all worthwhile, and it's going to be amazing. Yay. So thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Princess K, welcome. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe.